Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Real Talk. Sponsored today by the little triangle that goes on the dollar bill. If you have to ask, don't. Today, the Real Talk topic is Illuminati. Proposed by iPlay in the chat. He asked, do I believe that the Illuminati is real? I would have to agree that there is a group of individuals or group of folks or government, non-government organizations, NGOs sometimes referred to, that is part of a network of, I don't know if it's nefarious, but it certainly is self-serving interest. So in that respect, there probably is a group. I don't know if they would call themselves the Illuminati, but maybe they do. Yeah, I don't know. As far as the Freemasons comment that you made at the beginning, I know that that's true. And they're organizations designed to bring people together and do some networking, much like a religion, right? Like religion serves a very similar purpose: bring a sense of community together, bring a sense of connectivity, allow for different types of just general engagement, and then help you do business deals, make stuff, grease the skids, if you will, for a deal here and there. So I think that's what it is. Let's see. And your question around, do I believe in the conspiracy behind them? Is the conspiracy that, this is just my understanding of the Illuminati, is the conspiracy that a small group of individuals that was originally associated with like the Catholic Church or something, controls all world dealings? Like they like a few puppet masters control the entire universe, more or less, the entire Earth. Is that the conspiracy that you're referring to? Yeah. I don't believe that. And the reason I don't believe that is that I think it's really hard to control people. Like, naturally, humans drift away from being controlled. We don't like rulers, we don't like bosses, we don't like being told what to do. And so naturally people kind of move away from control. Also, I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, but three people can keep a secret if two of them are dead situation, right? So keeping something like that under wraps is extremely difficult. And I would just say, like, to what end, right? Like, I don't know what there just isn't an advantageous reason to be the Illuminati, right? Now, the second part of it, which is like, do I believe a few individuals control most of the world interactions? I do. I think that is very accurate. I think there's some very powerful people across the world, primarily our government elected officials. China has a very strong leader in Xi. The U.S. president has a lot of control. Not even really presidents, but like some of the Interior Department heads that control trade interactions are huge. People like CEOs of Amazon and Microsoft, they have a tremendous effect on the world economy, and they can make decisions that would bankrupt countries. Like, they could do things that would just absolutely devastate small organizations and even large companies. Like, if someone came to you and said, hey, everybody in the state of XYZ will be without power for 5 years because we don't want to protect against this ransomware variant, whatever, right? Like, just some insane situation. They have a lot of political capital that isn't necessarily illegal. So I think that that's accurate. And I do believe that those people get behind closed doors, right? Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Saudi Arabian princes that own oil fields, Jack Ma before he got disappeared by China. I think all of those people do get into rooms and discuss how to pull the levers of society. But it's not as nefarious as like secret cover-up government spy plot. I don't think that exists. But definitely there are a very limited number of people that control tremendous things. You can see it in your own community even. You don't have to go to the world. You can see that people crave power, and they will go about securing that power and locking it down as best they can. There's a very good book, if you're interested in that topic. It's called The Rules for Rulers. and it's called like the Dictator's Handbook. I think is the author. I'll have to look him up. Let me try to find it real quick for you. Rules for rulers. Okay. Oh, GCP Gray is the one. It's a YouTube clip actually, but then let me look up this other one, Dictator's Handbook. So here you go, chat. If you got like Audible or something like that, you can get the Dictator's Handbook. It's actually a great read. It teaches you how power is controlled in small things like a parent-teacher conference organization or like a school book club. And then it also compares that to how dictators rule countries. And they talk about the requirements and how you maintain power. And if you read through that, it's pretty clear that a very few people can affect a huge global system. And it just happens, man. So Illuminati in the conspiracy aspect of it, no. Illuminati in the sense that there's 15 to 20 individuals that control 70% of your life without you being aware of it. Yeah, that exists. That happens every day. And you're okay with it because most humans don't want to care about that, right? Like, if people actually knew where their data went, this is a whole separate real talk, but if people actually knew where their data went, like from the internet, from watching this stream, from using your cell phone, from clicking on that Amazon link that I just said, if you knew where your data went, people would be disgusted. They would be mortified with how much information that some people have on them, but it is what it is. That was Real Talk, sponsored to you today by I Play Battle, asking the hard questions and giving the right answers. Thank you for that. And we're going to transition now to We Are the Champions. And then we're back to How Good We Are.